afternoon, everyone. I'm Stefanie Myers, and I am here to talk to you about all things sip and scrub. I love Tel Aviv, if you don't already know that. And so I think anything we do around Tel Aviv is amazing. So let's walk you through why you would do a sip and scrub. So what it is it's an online event. And first, it is really beneficial to you if you're hosting or if you're participating in one to become part of these, because they really help broaden your network. Normally with Tel Aviv experiences, you have to do them where people live close to you, maybe 10, 15 minutes away. Sometimes people come 30 minutes, but you really have to get that close group of people. An online event opens it up for so many people. So that's one of the good things. Another good thing is for you is that it really cuts down your time. You don't have to clean your house. You don't have to find a location. You don't have to pay for food. You don't have to rent space. Like, there's a lot of time and money savings on your part as well. And once you get your script down and you've nailed it, it literally is very duplicatable. It's copy paste every time that you host it. So there's some work up front for long-term benefit. For your customers' benefit, it is an online event that they can attend where you just have to see from here up. They could be wearing their pajamas, they could be traveling, they could have kids running around in the background, they could be putting their kids to bed. Whatever it is, it makes it easier for them to come and join, and it removes those barriers of the driving, finding a babysitter, all those excuses that they could come up with, okay? So right now we're setting the stage. You have some benefits and your prospects or customers have benefits. Next, you need to figure out if you want to host or if you want to participate in some that are already being hosted for you. There are a couple on the associate community page that you can plug into. The beauty bosses have them. An awesome team from Washington does them. And what you would do is you would invite people to those events. Or you could just listen and learn from those events. Those events are great because what you want to do is you want to listen and learn. Or you can listen and invite, right? But the biggest thing is here is you have to participate. So if you are inviting to those, my biggest recommendation is that you send your guest, when you invite them, the scrub and serum samples. They're the little square, they're connected with a perforated edge, and the left side is the scrub, the right side is the serum. So once they confirm that they're coming, you send them that packet. And then you participate with them. So you'll get your bowl of water, you'll put your hair up, and you will be on camera with them. And these groups will take you through that quote unquote 24-hour spa experience. Okay, you'll take off your makeup, you'll put on the scrub, and while you're sitting with the scrub, they'll explain some benefits of it. Maybe they'll do some fun activities with it, and then you'll wash it off and you'll put on the serum, okay? But you want to participate. So if you're going to do that, you're going to send them the sample. You're all going to participate together. And then afterwards, your second is to follow up with them. So for those, you're inviting and you're following up. Okay, they're doing the presenting. So look on the associate community page under events for the different dates and times that you could invite to. If you're like, oh my gosh, I can't make any of those times, it doesn't work, okay, no problem. In the post copy of this training, there is a sip and scrub video. And so what you could do is you could host it, send that training, and then participate with them. So that means that you can do this at a time that works for you, and that group has already done the presenting for you. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to remove that presenting barrier for you. So maybe you're nervous to present. Maybe you don't feel like you know all the information. Maybe it just takes too much time to put it all together. So we have a canned one already ready for you. So in that situation, you do the inviting, you do the closing, and the presentation is there for you. Or if you want to take it a step further, my suggestion is you listen to that training, the example sip and scrub, it's in the post copy. And what you do is you just learn from it and you figure out how you want to tweak it to fit your demographic, okay? So if I was going to do it, I would listen to it. I would figure out, okay, this is for women, maybe like mid 30s. And I'd be like, okay, these are for moms. So then I would learn from it. I would take down my notes, figure out how I want to present it, and I would present it. But I would use my own, I guess, flair to it, or what customers I want to target. And I would change it up. So I would target moms who are busy. And so I would make it super short. I would do some funny things to help them relieve stress. I would maybe do some calming things during it. So when they have the mask on, they just sit and they breathe and they take a minute for themselves. Or if I wanted it during the day and high energy, I might say, okay, everyone put on the mask and everyone stand up and do jumping jacks, do 10 squats, do 15 lunges, because that's my demographic. I really like active moms. So you could use the canned ones and use that as presentation. You could use the ones that are on the associate community page and invite to those. Or you could listen to these ones that are already done and learn from it and host your own. Okay? So that's the goal there. And then what that's doing is it is providing them an experience with Celavive. And we do 2 of the products, the scrub and the serum, and it's a quicker experience because most people don't want to be on Zoom for an hour, right? So you kind of really shrink it down as much as possible. Sometimes when you're on the call, this is where I'm going to challenge you, is to bring in some of USANA's other lines. So I've seen a lot of success when people do this with the digestion products. So they'll bring in the probiotics and they'll talk about how your gut and your skin relate, right? So then you're bringing in a product that is auto order eligible, right? And you want them to be on auto order with that product. And it really pushes that behavior, right? So they buy the Celavive, but then they also buy products that are auto order. So the probiotics are one that are great. Our foods, right? We have promotions on those right now. That's great too. Auto order product. You talk about how the healthy lifestyle, and just being on the go, right? With on the go skincare, and then on the go food, that would work too. So I always challenge you to bring in multiple lines. Celavive is one. If you know, we have 6, but I always want you to bring in at least another one that is very auto order friendly. Most of the time, Celavive is not auto order friendly. People don't go through the products that quickly. And the whole point of the business is that you want your foundation to be on auto order. Okay. So that's next. The third thing, after you present or you use someone else's presentation and then you're doing the follow-up, my goal for you is to follow up within 48 hours. That's where it's really important. Think about if you go to a spa or, you get your hair done or something like this, the way you feel right after that is really, really strong. But then as the time goes on, it diminishes, right? So you get your hair done. It's really nice. You're like, I love how they did the blowout and the perfect curl. And then it gets humid outside and then it goes a little crazy and all the things that come in and just make you forget about it. Life happens, right? Family happens, work happens, all the things. So your excitement about what you just got done diminishes. So my goal for you is to follow up within 48 hours. The reason why is because they're still able to feel the benefits of that. Most of the time different teams say it's a 24-hour spa experience. So they can still feel the smoothness, the moisture, the great texture for 24 hours. So you want to follow up then. Ask them a lot of questions, see what they really liked, and then try to figure out another need to bring in the auto order product, okay? So a few more things. In the post copy, I have put a couple links. One of them is a more in-depth training on how to host a sip and scrub. This is a longer training that goes through some ideas for themes, how to do everything from start to finish, put the packets together, mail them out, drop them off, all those things. We're keeping this training short. The second thing is the video. So if you want to invite and play this video when you invite, and then you do the closing, we have that canned video ready for you. You can use it whenever you want. You can do it as a Zoom event. You can do it as a texting out. You can do it in a one-on-one. You can do it in person. However you want to do it, you have that available. And then we did a little promotional video. One of the teams did it. I think they're called the Fierce Four. They put it together just to get the excitement out there, and you can share it on social as well. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. I love sip and scrubs. So if you have questions, reach out. I am here for you. I can help you as much as I can. I'll answer any questions in the comments later so people can see them. And my goal is that you start thinking about these events so you have them throughout the year and you put them on your calendar. But you also take advantage of the Celavive 25% off flash sale that's going on July 1st through the 4th this coming weekend. I can't believe it's already July. So you guys take advantage of it then and really talk about the stocking up. Use it to get new customers. Use it to get someone who's tried one product, but you want them to try the full line now, right? And buy multiple products and not just buy the oil. But you're like, okay, if you're buying the oil, you should probably buy the cleanser and all the things. So every day this week, we're going to have some training on Celavive. So you feel like you're really equipped to go out and talk about this flash sale we're having this weekend. So any other questions, put them in the comments and I will follow up. And you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for joining. Bye, guys.